Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my subscribers lesson about Ielts exam. It's Thursday morning here in the UK, and our local time is 6:27. And once again, dear viewers, you are watching a subscribers live stream of my classes. So, in order to participate here, you need to subscribe either on a trial basis or on a monthly basis. And if you don't want to subscribe, but still if you want to join, possibly you may send a open request through which I'll be able to bring you and talk to you. Please bear in mind that it is really an amazing matter that by practicing with a teacher will help you develop your quality of speaking, writing, reading, and listening. These four features are really important for English learning. Hello, Donald. Welcome. So, thank you very much. Today, we're going to share some writing techniques as well. Uh, but before that, people who are following these classes or lessons, if you've got any questions or comments, I'll be happy to answer it. So, we're going to talk about the writing techniques of IELTS exam, and would like to show you some practical demonstration. So guys who have joined in the last few moments, welcome once again. I'm just waiting for my subscribers to join. If not, then I'll continue by myself. Okay, the magic word for the development of reading and writing and speaking and listening is practice. Once again, in order to get your required score or desired score, you must make a good plan. You must focus on your weak sides of English learning. Though sometimes you may need a little bit support, or you may need a little bit guidelines how you can obtain or achieve those targeted score or marks. So once again, thanks for joining. We're going to start with a video from the British Council. Hello, Ainur. Assalamu alaikum.
Good
Hello.
morning, teacher.
Good morning. Yeah, I got your writing. I'm going to check it tonight.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll give you feedback later.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing today?
I think today I'm doing well.
Okay. Oh, Ali has joined. Let me bring him. Thanks for the subscription, Ali. So, are you in your at your home or outside of your home?
I'm at home.
Okay. Hello, is it Ali?
Yes, Ali.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
I listening. Very happy can join the classroom in the Hello.
All right. So, and may I know what you do?
Pardon. Excuse me.
May I know what's your job?
Oh, my job.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we consultant.
You are a consultant,
Yeah, and salesman.
salesman. Okay.
Yes,
So, what do you do as a consultancy, or what do you sell?
yes. I once learn English because my customer from Asian, Singapore, Vietnam, Thailand, but I cannot speaking English very clean. I apply this program application Hello. I will student and I'm happy. But your name is same Rehat Ali and Ali Patoni.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. So, what kind of products do you sell?
Zeolite.
I beg your pardon?
Zeolite
What is?
for animal food additive animal can for application to fertilizer and so on.
Okay. Is it okay to write this word for me? It's a new word for me.
Okay, to be continue, I'm listening only please room with people another. I'm very happy can join this edge.
You're very welcome. And I've just realized that you have subscribed to this lesson on a trial basis. Okay. So, when you have subscribed to a
Okay,
trial class, you'll get only two lessons. This today is the last day of this week, so you will get another lesson.
Inshallah.
It's 1 hour. Yeah, you will get another lesson next week Wednesday because it runs on every Wednesdays and Thursdays morning, 6:30 UK time, an hour. It starts on time and finishes on time because we have got countdown system. Okay. Any other question, Ali? Any other question? All right. Before that, Ainura and Ali, welcome once again. If you remember, we were discussing yesterday some writing techniques. I'm going to show you a small video that is from the British Council to give tips about um, coherence and cohesions. Ali, are you okay? You're singing on a class. All right, so I'm going to share the video. Ainura, can you see the screen?
Yes, teacher. I can see.
Is it
Clear.
visible, Ali? Okay, our first, if you remember, criteria for writing skill in IELTS exam is Coherence and Cohesion. Let's listen to this 3 minutes video.
So you have decided to take the Ielts exam. Congratulations. Success starts with Ielts. Here we look at the criteria of coherence and cohesion. This is one of 4 criteria on which your writing will be assessed. Look for our other 3 criteria videos. Coherence refers to the flow of your writing. Your ideas should be logically organized and appropriately sequenced into paragraphs so they are easy to understand and follow. Cohesion refers to linking words that help you connect ideas and show the relationship between paragraphs, sentences, or parts of sentences. So this criteria looks at how a writing test answer is organized and how to link information and ideas. Here is one simple way to sequence ideas for effective coherence for this Task 2 essay. For example, the threat of nuclear weapons maintains world peace. Nuclear power provides cheap and clean energy. The benefits of nuclear technology far outweigh the disadvantages.
Hello, Ali. Is it okay to mute, please? If you've got any other conversation, you can mute and talk to the person, please. Okay. We are in a class. I'm sorry. You need to also consider other people's situation as well as mine. We don't want the class to be disturbed by any external noise or sound. Thank you very much. I'm going to start from the beginning again.
So you have decided to take the Ielts exam. Congratulations. Success starts with Ielts. Here we look at the criteria of coherence and cohesion. This is one of 4 criteria on which your writing will be assessed. Look for our other 3 criteria videos. Coherence refers to the flow of your writing. Your ideas should be logically organized and appropriately sequenced into paragraphs so they are easy to understand and follow. Cohesion refers to linking words that help you connect ideas and show the relationship between paragraphs, sentences, or parts of sentences. So this criteria looks at how a writing test answer is organized and how to link information and ideas. Here is one simple way to sequence ideas for effective coherence for this Task 2 essay. For example, the threat of nuclear weapons maintains world peace. Nuclear power provides cheap and clean energy. The benefits of nuclear technology far outweigh the disadvantages. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Introduction. Paraphrase question and include your opinion. Body paragraphs. Arguments for nuclear technology. Body paragraphs. Against nuclear technology. Conclusion. Paraphrase your opinion. Plan your essay like this before you start writing. It's important to use paragraphs. These give structure to a piece of writing. Think of paragraphs as a signpost, telling whoever reads your work where your ideas are going and when you are moving on to a different point. Since paragraphs are used to explain your argument in stages, express one idea or set of ideas in each paragraph. A good way to start a paragraph is with a short, simple sentence that introduces the main idea of the paragraph. Teachers often call this a topic sentence. In the remainder of the paragraph, provide explanations, evidence, examples, or personal experiences to build on and extend that idea. Connect and show the relationship between your paragraphs and sentences by using a wide range of linking words or phrases appropriately. See our accompanying download for different examples. They are usually these types: introducing ideas, adding similar ideas, contrasting ideas, giving examples or evidence, explaining results, sequencing, providing explanations, sharing your experience, drawing conclusions, introducing your opinions. Linking can be done in a variety of other ways. For instance, through referencing by using pronouns. Firstly, I'm very happy to receive this award. Additionally, I would like to thank my colleagues. Without them, I wouldn't be standing here accepting this. And also using substitution. Famous people deserve a private life, but celebrities also sell newspapers. As you practice writing essays, review your writing and circle the different linking devices. Then, think about how you could use different words to avoid repetition. Don't overuse linking words or phrases, however. This becomes irritating for the reader. The key in using linking words is appropriacy. Ask yourself, is this necessary and does it match the content that follows? For more information, please see our other writing test videos: task achievement, lexical resources, and grammatical range and accuracy.
Okay, Ainura, you've got your cat.
I've got what?
Cat.
Ed?
Cat. Do you have cat?
Ah,
Me-
yeah.
Meow.
I have cat.
How
Yeah.
many? How many cats have you got?
Actually, one, but my friend is now abroad. She brought her also. We have now two.
Okay.
But one is only ours. Second is temporary ten. Yes.
Okay. All right. Understand. That is quite understandable. Okay. As you see, the video has highlighted quite a few things, and if you have noticed, it says paraphrase. That is very important, and linking words and your expressions.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you remember, paraphrase is very important in IELTS exam, especially in writing section if you want to get good marks. So, when you see the topic or the main, uh, I should say, the main sentence, then uh, you need to paraphrase it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's very important to know how you can paraphrase it. If you don't know, then it will be difficult for you to paraphrase. So, what does paraphrase means? Paraphrase means in writing and speaking, you say the same word in a different, easy way, using different kinds of synonyms and other vocabs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and today we're going to show you what are the other criteria in writing. Uh, so you can understand.
Yeah. We cannot do it a little bigger, right?
Yes.
Just, mm,
Okay. And any other question up to now?
no, just let's do example. Let's practice.
All right, we'll go for the example a bit later because there are a few other things need to be discussed. Though you have started writing, hang on a second. Okay, these are the things very important. We use formal words in
Mm-hmm.
writing, and we avoid informal words. So,
Mm-hmm.
what are the formal words? There are a list in the internet and any IELTS website that can give you a list of words that have both formulas. Though in many places of writing, we use informal words.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you example in a moment. And we do not use contraction of words like don't, doesn't, wasn't, etc. And also wanna, gonna, hapta, lotta. Remember, these are kind
Mm-hmm.
of slang words. We do not use it in writing.
Mm-hmm.
We are not allowed to use in any memorized words. So what are memorized words? Many times, our learners are so clever, they copy answer from someone else or from the internet, and an examiner can easily get you that it's a copy from somewhere. So
Mm-hmm.
avoid any memorized answers, memorized words. Write of your own. You create it. We are not allowed to plagiarize. Do you know this meaning, plagiarize?
No.
Okay. In English language, we use this word when you're trying to copy. Your cat must be hungry.
Yeah, I shall open the door. 1 second.
Sure.
I, I'm back.
Ali, if you're okay, you can join again. Because we heard some noises. It will be really uh, request that for all of our learners while we're having lesson, we don't want anyone to sing or any other unwanted noise.
Okay,
Okay.
I got it. Apologize.
So plagiarize. Yes. So especially this word is used mostly in academic writing,
Mm-hmm.
or if you are sitting for IELTS exam, or if you are after a PhD program or postdoctoral program, and that is a software, an examiner can check it, and this is
Yeah.
called, I'm writing it, Turnitin.
We have to reference, right? We
Y-
keep not.
yes, especially when you are writing an assignment or a thesis paper or research paper. Sometimes
Mm,
you take information from other published research articles, but you
yeah.
can
We
write it in.
can use then this like numerous words with referencing, right?
Yes, you have.
Without.
If you use it in proper referencing way, paraphrase it. But if you
Okay.
want to use the same, it must be used within the bracket. Okay,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know the bracket. But
Mhm. I
in
did
that,
my master degree too.
okay,
I wrote research. Okay.
you had a research program, so you know it already.
Yeah.
And in the UK, we use Harvard referencing system. I don't know which
Mhm.
system do you use in your country.
I did master in Turkey. They checked it how somehow there is one organ authority unit to check this from
S-
graduate
Can you please speak a
eyes.
bit loudly? Your voice is a bit low. I'm sorry.
I don't know what it is in how it is managed in my country. As I did my master in Turkey, they had some unit, authorized unit, which checked for this all theses, research papers,
Mm-hmm.
for what do you say, plagiarism, plagiar, plagiar,
Plagiarism.
noun form, not plagiarism.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And next one is, we are not allowed to repeat the same sentence.
Yeah.
The, so if you repeat the same sentence, then it loses your quality and value, and you're not going to get mark for the repetition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the next one is, we use third person while we describe. Do you know the meaning of this sentence?
Descendants.
Third person. Yeah, we use third person.
Uh-huh.
So
Because,
it is the passive voice form. Like,
sometimes we can use you like we know.
generally we avoid I and you and we.
Oh wait. Hmm.
We use third person or passive voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give an example in a moment. Yeah, let me finish it quickly. We are not allowed to use the mixed spellings in the same topic. If you remember the spelling techniques, O U R Z, and sometimes some spellings have got American English spelling, or the British English spelling, like program
Okay.
with single M American, double M British. We are not allowed to use idioms or slangs.
Mm-hmm.
See, sorry.
We can use phrasal verbs, right?
Yeah, you can use phrasal verbs, group verbs, but not idioms or slangs. And also, we are not allowed to use show-off phrases, as we say, use pronouns such we, us, not I. Shorten, sorry, we don't allow. Okay,
So
shorten
teachers
forms.
here, I have a question.
Yep.
Show off. The sentence with show off. I couldn't
Show
catch
means
that.
sometimes some people like to show that, oh, you are good at English. Like, how we can show your show off? If you say that, hey, I know better English than you, that is a kind of show off. Yeah,
Mm,
that you are just
show phrases.
you're just trumpeting or marketing your own brand, own quality.
Hmm. So show off phrases. For example, can you give me example, teacher?
Show phrases of example.
Example for show off phrases. They say we should not use show off phrases, right?
Yeah.
One example.
First,
Which phrase is show off phrase?
okay. Remember, first we need to understand what the show off mean. Show off is a phrasal verb, though. It means when you're saying or writing something to show that you are better than someone else. It which indirectly shows your pride.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah,
boastful.
I understood.
Yes. So there are many words. Many. It is not only the phrases. There are many words which really relates to it.
I understood just example. Which I understand show off, but show off phrase. Which phrase can be show off phrase? For example.
Okay. Like you're trying to impress the examiner by telling, uh, hang on a second. Hmm. So, hang on a second. Let me find out a suitable word and sentence. Okay. Sometimes some students say that I think my English is very good and better than anyone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that I'm over the moon to display and communicate my English language with other people. When you're trying to impress the examiner or trying to show that you are really feeling proud or you're really boastful for your own quality of English, that is the words and phrases we use as a show off. Just you're just marketing and branding yourself. Like if somebody says, hey, if your teacher says that, hey, I'm the best teacher of Hello, this word best teacher is a show off.
Is it phrase? Best of phrase?
It's not always phrase, honestly, I knew that. So they have used show off means it means boastful or proud. So do not use any kinds of words in writing and speaking that will really indirectly expresses that you are being proud of your knowledge of your writing, which is why they've got some guidelines in writing in IELTS exam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And outline sentences in the introduction. Actually, we explain this thing that in the introduction, we just write the overall theme of the topic. Cliches means any confusion. Using informal phrases to start your opinion. We do not use any informal phrases or informal words. Okay, look at some of the examples of formal words and informal words. There are three words. Can you guess which are formal and which are informal, Ainura?
Um, where? These formal words are all formal, right?
These, if there are three pairs of words, one of them from every pair, one word is formal, another is informal.
Mm.
Please.
Ask is informal, inquire is formal, assist is formal, help is informal,
Mm-hmm.
search is formal, find is informal.
Bravo, very good. So
But we use that find, help, ask.
Yes, we use it
Yeah.
very often in our conversation, even in
No,
the
in
right,
writing.
even in the
Yeah.
writing. But we're talking about 1 year plan is to get good score. Then in
Mm,
that case, do not use informal words. Those are acceptable. We're not saying these are not acceptable. We're saying use formal words to get good score.
mm-hmm,
Okay, and one
mm-hmm.
uh, informal words very often we use is sorry.
Yes.
Sorry is a kind of informal, but still it's widely acceptable. But when you have the target to get more marks, what is the formal words for sorry?
Apologies.
Apologize. Very good. You know that. Apologize. Sorry. Remember, this is American spelling.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, British spelling. American will spell like this with Z. Eh? Apologize. So you got to be careful when you're writing. Do not mix the different types of spellings, American spelling, British spelling, the same topic. Either follow the American way or the British way.
Mm-hmm.
And also another important matter, very often people use a lot of, yeah, or
Mm-hmm.
lots of, or lots simply, or tons of. These are all informal. Instead, we have to use may, many, or much, depending on the subject and the number, whether it's a countable
Mm-hmm.
noun or uncountable noun.
There is in apologies, I think teacher there is that should be G
Oh, sorry, yes,
also instead.
my spelling is incorrect. My sorry for that. Apologize, that is a British way, with Z is the American way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
Do they
this
pronounce in British apologies like S?
apologize,
It is
apologize,
S.
as yeah, as a verb, but apology as a noun. It's my apology that I'm late or I've made mistake.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we also
In
use
American say Z, yeah, Z sound.
yeah, they pronounce the Z sound, but you know the amazing part is that this is
Or they can be together the same sound, but in writing only differ.
yes, but the Z letter is British English. They call it Z. American do not say Z. Okay.
Mm,
Yes, the sound same. Apologize because
mm,
here S sounds like Z and Z is Z.
mm-hmm,
All right. And next one is very commonly used. I've got a lot of friends. I've got lots of friends. I've got lots of friends.
mm-hmm,
Or tons of friends. In formal English or in IELTS exam, we do not use this expression at all. If you want to get good marks, use many
mm,
or much, depending on the context.
mm-hmm.
And you know that when you use many, when it's a countable noun or subjects, we use
Yeah.
many. When it is uncountable, we use much.
Mm-hmm.
So now here is a challenging question for you. Which one is correct? Like how much score or how many score do you need in IELTS? Which one is
I think
correct?
much, much,
How much score do you need in IELTS exam?
mm-hmm,
So you think much, right?
much.
Why have you chosen much? Why not many?
You put score in single. Uh, if there would be scores, maybe that I would say many. How many scores? But you put it in single, so I think it's much.
That's right. The word score itself is uncountable.
Mm.
And remember, there are some words after which we must use much, not many, like water, money, knowledge,
Yeah.
all the
Mm-hmm.
abstract nouns, wisdom,
Mm.
temperature, love, feelings,
It was.
etc.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to add another thing. You see, the Harvard referencing in the UK, we also use in-text citation, and I'm sure you know this. What is in-text citation?
In text citation. Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe if you write, when I listen to it, it doesn't give me any idea.
in-text citation. So, what is an in-text citation? Like, you're giving a reference for, say, Darwinism.
Mm-hmm.
Say, for example, life is always challenging in the planet
Mm-hmm.
Earth. Remember, it is somebody else's quotation. Then, in-text citation, say, Darwin. In that case, we write in the bracket the name of the person who did it and the year, say 2022. So this is called in-text citation when you're referring someone else's quotation in your own writing. But if you remember, if it is the copy, then we use comma. Okay. But if it is uh, paraphrase, then you don't have to use comma.
Mm-hmm.
And in the bibliography section or in the appendix section, you have to give the full details of this Darwin 2022, which magazine, when, what's the full name of Darwin, and when was it
In the
published.
end, you mean
Sorry?
in in the text you just shortly give in text citation. In the end, you put full um,
Yeah, this bibliography, we call it,
with bibliography. Yeah.
or appendix.
Okay.
Where you have to write all the, reference or resources of your information that you have used in your writing or assignment or research paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? I
Uh-huh.
just explained because it came as a related topic.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Okay, these are the some explanation as you have used sorry, apologize, go up, increase, go down, decrease. Remember, all the phrasal verbs are, you know, believe it or not, are informal. You see, look at, set up, go down, go up, find out.
you. Mm.
Many students don't know that.
You can share with me to choose in
Yeah,
chat. Yeah.
I'll send you later personally.
Okay.
Not,
Maybe on email
yes, that will be better.
so
If
that
it's,
I copy it
yes, you
and
practice it
put
at home.
some there.
Because there are many
Uh-huh.
words, honestly. We can't finish all of them. So there are good
Mm.
number of lists for IELTS writing skill.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people
Okay.
use anyways. Anyways wrong. Also, look,
Mm.
we do not say also in IELTS exam. We say however, moreover. See?
Mm.
But remember, these are acceptable. I'm just talking
Yeah.
about if you want to get good score. It is always
Mm-hmm.
better to use the formal English. All right, ASAP, okay. In the meantime, I think do not use I think in IELTS exam. Rather, in my
Mm.
opinion, or if you want to use I think, fine. If you want to use again, use the synonyms, in my opinion, to the best of my knowledge. There are many things, many ways you can express this. To sum up, okay, these are needed for writing. Remember, look, lots of, lot of, tons of, no, large quantities,
Mm.
totally, completely. That's a quite good
Mm.
number of, expressions. And these are the expression in task one in general test we use. Hello, Alicia, welcome. Okay, we'll describe briefly for task one today. From next week, we'll give practical, demonstration so that it's good for us. In the meantime, if you got any question and comments, please always ask me in the subscriber chat or through the email so that I can answer you. Okay, these are more slang like kids, children, bad, negative, good,
Mm.
positive, really big, considerable, right, correct, wrong, incorrect, smart,
Yeah, I
intelligent.
like this table, teacher.
Yes,
Very
I'll
useful.
send you the table later. Okay, using passive voice is an important feature of academic writing. Look, so what is a passive voice?
Yes.
I've given some examples. Look, thanks for your help. Thanks for your assistance. Thanks for asking the questions. Thanks for the inquiry. These are mostly academic words. Remember that. Yeah.
This is passive voice, all the
No, no.
examples.
This is using academic words. We're coming passive voice in a moment. Like instead of saying thanks for the asking the question, thanks for the inquiry is much better. Yeah.
Mm.
Similarly, I'm trying to find the information from the published articles. I've got a lot of friends. I've got
Mm.
many friends.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a lot of
These are
experience.
examples.
I've got much experience. Use third person. Well, this is third person and passive voice. When you're writing about the chart, we do not write, I'm going to explain. Okay, this chart
Mm-hmm.
explains, defines, shows, illustrates, depicts, elaborates. Now, this is the
To
passive
illustrate, yeah. I
illustrates.
used to illustrate, say
Illustrates.
illustrate. Okay.
Remember, if you're confused about any pronunciation, go to the specific dictionary and write
Just
the.
you use this word in your own language and you say illustrate like another ending. It is uncommon to say illustrate. Okay.
Okay. Let us listen to the sound for you. First, British English. Illustrate. Illustrate, eh?
I didn't hear.
American
It is
English.
low teacher. Concentrate.
Illustrate.
Okay.
So, what does it mean? It means to draw a book and picture. It also means you're giving some examples. You're giving
Mm-hmm.
some demonstration. You're showing something more clearly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mary. Welcome. So, look, these are the ways you can always start this chapter. I mean, this chart. This chart defines, explains, shows, illustrates, depicts, elaborates.
Mm-hmm.
Now, last one, actually, this is passive voice or third person here. And you could use, it will be described in this paragraph that say the growth rate of a country. Just I'm making up a sentence. Or it will be explained. Now you can use those verbs again as a passive voice. Described or explained. Oh, sorry, it's a wrong spelling. Explain, depicted, elaborated, defined, or showed, etc. Did you get it, Ainura?
You say like it will be described that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just giving
Mm-hmm.
the first part so that you can use the other one, or it will be explained. Please remember that if you are going to use one word twice, do not use twice. Use this kind of synonym so that your letter is very standard and writing has uh, good
Mm-hmm.
quality. Hello, Mumtoza. Hello, Philemon. Thank you very much. So it will be described, explained, or depicted, or elaborated, or defined, or showed, whichever you choose. Remember, always use one word one time. If you use different kinds of vocab, that really brings good marks. Remember that. That is another important feature of IELTS writing part. And the examiner will be happy to read it. And now These are the some of the words we use when you compare the graph lines or bar chart. Remember, there is a bar chart we showed yesterday. We have the following words to describe it effectively and correctly, like slide. If the bar chart is going up, slight rise or rose slightly. You can write either way. Gradual, a gradual fall or has fallen gradually. Marginal, you know the meaning of marginal, right? When
Yeah.
it doesn't go up, but it is almost same. Marginal change or has had changed marginally. We use modest as well, modest increase, one increases modestly.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can use of your own. It doesn't matter, it should be the same list,
Yeah.
but if you use it, that will be great. Hello is Wandi, welcome. Thank you very much. So, guys, people who are joining for the first time, welcome. We are discussing the writing part of IELTS exam. If you are planning to sit for the exam, the best option is to you can subscribe to my lesson on a free trial or a monthly basis. I'm sure and I can guarantee that you'll develop your learning, reading, writing, and speaking. Obviously, you have to practice. If you don't practice, nothing will happen. Okay, I know, Ryan, everyone. Magic word is here practice. Okay, so sometimes we also write drastic change and huge increase, decrease, jump to the higher level, lower level, sudden change, sudden increase, decrease.
Mm.
I'm going to copy some of these words and send it to you later. Okay, not
Okay.
no, maybe in the evening or at night,
Okay.
or if not
I'll.
in the weekend. Yeah, I'll be busy actually tomorrow. Tomorrow whole day I'll be
Okay.
busy. But this evening I'm free. Hopefully I can send you this evening, and also including the feedback of your writing.
If you you can also share one graphic
Yes,
so that
we're going to do
try.
one graphic now on chart. Okay, but I mean during this live class so that you know how to write it correctly. And the
Mm.
task two, if you remember, is the essays of 250 words in 40 minutes. These are the general topics they always ask: opinion based, advantage or disadvantage, problems and solution, discussion, dispute, qualitative or descriptive, argumentative, forecast, direct question and solutions. But these are the most.
Mhm.
And the related topics they ask is health, environment, family, food, sport, travel, economics, art, education, development, globalization, public transport, criminal justice, youth crime, etc. And
Mhm.
in task 2, we can use different types of grammar again. But remember, in task 1, we also use, but there is less opportunity because task 1 is mostly you're giving the, explanation of you know, um, the chart that you have been given. But here, remember that simple, complex, compound, conditional, gerund, passive form. We use this type of sentences. If you use,
Mhm.
you'll get higher marks than any other person.
Mm.
Then we'll go to the general training, okay? But let's not focus on general training. Rather, we use academic task one today, yeah? Let's start because we still got 14 minutes. Give me 1 second. If you've got any question in the meantime,
No, mm, it comes with in the like it will come when you practice. I think.
mhm,
When I, when I will make mistake, you will correct me. I think that's the way I got information better. I think.
okay. Okay, once again, I'm giving you the gist. When you are writing task 1 and IELTS exam, we need to follow once again Paraphrase the question. Number one, write the overview, support the main features, check your work. Why you are asking you to check? Because if you check, possibly you can find out your own spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes. That's why in IELTS exam, if you're sitting on the paper-based exam, you'll be given pencil and rubber, eraser, so that you can always correct your writing. That's why during the exam, they don't give you a pen. And do not take pen, take pencil.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very obvious that we make mistakes. And remember, in task one, it is 150 words, though 20 minutes, but you can write a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
like
100
10% more at least.
100 words and 10%.
150 words.
150.
Okay, so I'll give you some other tips about bar chart. Okay, some other topics. And do you know this word static or dynamic?
Yeah.
What is static in IELTS exam?
Now, system static and dynamic. Like dynamic, which are changed, and static, which are constant.
Yes, very good. Because you know the meaning, so it is much easier for you. When somebody
It's,
doesn't know
it's
these two words, that will be difficult for the person.
yeah, these words are connected to my job, my major.
Okay. Um, task two. Hang on a second. I was going to write something. Okay. I'll suggest you the writing you sent. Did it follow these guidelines, as we're saying?
Mm, I tried. Yeah. I did introduction, then 3 paragraphs, and then conclusion.
Okay. So this tip is important when it is like a bar chart, graph chart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like bar chart or graph chart,
Mm-hmm.
or there is another chart which is I forgot to mention. uh, Bar chart or line graph. Okay, that's also important for line graph.
Bar chart,
Yeah.
graph,
So
line graph. Okay, I understand that.
so when you see first time, let me
Mm-hmm.
give and bring the example. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can copy and paste this one. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Is it visible? The names like Singapore,
No,
Malaysia.
no.
Yeah, it's very tough.
If you teacher just if you push on control button and just plus, it should be your display must be zoomed. Just control and plus.
Okay, let me see if I can do that. Like this? Oh
Yeah.
yes. Zoom. Can you see it
Mm.
now?
Um, I can see, but it's it's now bigger than the screen of the Hello.
Oh, okay, let me shorten it. Now
A little, uh-huh.
it's better.
Yeah, and it's you, yeah, and lower. Okay, excellent.
Is it okay now?
Very good.
Okay, so this is
Just
an
okay. Let it be so. Okay.
okay. Look, this is an example. The question
Mhm.
is here.
Oh, now it's okay. No.
Okay, so the question is here. Um, this is a graph of GDP per capita of few countries.
GDP.
GDP, yeah,
Yeah. Okay. GDP per country.
for few countries
Mhm.
like Singapore. You can see the name Singapore,
Yeah. Yeah. I can
Malaysia,
see
Malaysia, China, Thailand, Indonesia,
Thailand, Indonesia,
Philippines,
Philippines,
Laos, and
Laos, Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Okay.
Okay,
Can you make it a little down to check?
a little bit down. Okay, hang on a second.
Mm.
Sometimes it's difficult to understand.
Now
Okay,
I do not have this unit USD car price. Yeah, now I see.
okay. So they have
Mm-hmm.
used unit
Toyota Camry.
USD, USD, in okay the blue color car price, and the light one is the GDP per person, and the red color is the estimated time it takes one person to buy a car.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you can see there are three
Mm-hmm.
graphs together. Yeah, first
Mm-hmm.
one is the car price, the left one.
Mm.
Then the
Okay,
second
GDP.
one is the GDP per person. You know that GDP stands for gross domestic product, the
Yeah,
country's
yeah.
economy for and all right, and the last one is GDP per person 2013. It's mentioned, and the red
Mm-hmm.
color is estimated time, how long it takes to buy a car.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I understood everything.
Okay, now you can see when you see a graph like this or bar chart, what do you think? The first two, three. Uh, Let me
Mm-hmm.
show you.
Just let me try to
Yeah,
depict it.
this first, one, two, three is going down and then going up. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah. I see the dynamic.
Okay, so is it static or dynamic? This is the first observation you have to understand.
It is dynamic.
It's dynamic, it's changing, it's not static.
Mm-hmm.
Is it changing in a same space? Look, changing. Ting, 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 ting.
Yes, they are correlated. They are opposite correlated. Some measurements. For
Okay,
example,
go on.
yeah, I'll try from the beginning. Like I'm gonna write it. This bar graph shows
Mhm,
um, um, how car prices and GDP per person changes among countries in the graph,
mhm.
and how estimated time uh, for buying a car for one person changes in accordance with these measurements.
That's
Do we
right.
say measurements for car price GDP?
Very good.
We say measurements, yeah?
You have really nailed down. You have explained it very good. And so that is the, first introduction and overview. Then remember, after the introduction, you have to write one or two lines overview. Always we have to understand what is the question asking.
Mm,
So it says the graph chart compared the GDP of different countries, the price of per capita, as well
mhm,
as how long it takes to buy a car. Please compare and detail any information from this graph chart. Write at least 150 words and you'll get 20 minutes. So, as you know,
it can
introduction,
be depicted.
hang on a second, and introduction, body, and conclusion. So, you're doing the introduction part? Yes, go on.
I'm still in introduction, right?
Yeah, you're still introduction. Now you have to give the
Mhm.
overview. You have just paraphrase the topic.
Mhm. The um, the research was done among East Asia countries, uh, um, which have different GDP per person. Um, it shows how it shows uh, the range of um, the range of it shows
Yeah, you're almost
it's
there. I know the word what you're going. The range of different countries or comparison. You can use it in,
comparison of countries,
yes,
how it differ for a person to buy a car in different countries.
yes. Remember, Ainura, here is the clue. Sometimes you can use this word comparison. Sometimes you can use the word shows the different ranges. It depends
Hmm.
how you feel about the topic, and that is your
Hmm.
creativity. Remember that, and that is what the examiner likes. Okay,
Just to get to use in English to say it because in my own language I don't
that's
know a
right.
lot.
And remember to use those words like despite, in spite. There is another chart. I'm
Hmm.
going to explain or give it to you
Hmm.
later by email. Yeah, linking words, the words that we
Hmm.
mostly use in academic writing. We have got
Hmm.
charts. There are good number of
Hmm.
words. And I'm sure you know that. But only things you have to know how you can use on the right time.
Hmm. It can be elaborated from the graph
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm. Go on. Well done.
that as big GDP as GDP increases by the country, the estimated time it takes to buy a car per person is increasing. Uh,
Right.
as richer the country, as poorer the buyer.
Exactly.
Uh, for example, Vietnam is in the end of our graph, and mm,
Mm-hmm.
the graph elaborates that Vietnam
Yeah, we
is
have to finish it.
in
10 seconds, okay? Anyway, I'll send it this evening, this thing to you, okay, Nora?
10 seconds. Okay.
So finishing now, 2 seconds.
Okay.
See you later. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye.